Hello, everybody. How are you doing? This is Anita here, your Liberation Money Coach. I did put a post up earlier that said I would be live at Ambersand SGT, so excuse that typo. But I've decided to come live now, okay? How are you all? Oh my God, I'm in my new office, which is slowly coming together. Let's see if I can, this is my, it's coming together slowly. Yeah, very excited. I don't know if you see the pictures. What have you been up to? So today I'm going to be talking about, if you master this, you are really set. Okay, and I mean, what do I mean? You're set. Okay, I mean that you're set for whatever it is that you desire to magnetize towards you. Okay, whether that's fast cash, freedom, love, joy, romance, wealth, all those things, okay, are coming at you. When you master this, okay, when you really master this. So where do I want to start? So get your pens and paper. Absolutely let me have the questions that you have as they come up. Absolutely interact. That's how you get loads of value here, so don't feel you need to hide, okay? I'm going to try to make this quick and precise for you to get some value from it and take that away, okay? And understand this to a big level, okay? Now there are three main elements to this, okay? So the way we will get anything we want is through radical honesty. And I don't mean radical honesty, just go out there and be honest with everyone, right? I think your hair looks terrible. Not that kind of honesty, but I mean radical honesty with yourself, okay? So be radically honest about why you're feeling the way you're feeling, okay? So how are you feeling right now, okay? You can share that with me here in the chat, or you can put that hashtag replay and let me know, okay? Or go through this process. How are you feeling now? Yeah? Now, you may be feeling sad. You may be feeling angry. You may be feeling fucking wonderful, right? You may be feeling tired. And you will most likely be attaching that to an external situation that has caused you to feel that way in some way, right? So whether that's work, your partner, if your house is clean or a mess, right? So you're going to be attaching that to that outside circumstance, okay? So radical honesty links to the next piece, which is radical responsibility. So these are the 3 months. So you want to write this down. Radical honesty, radical responsibility, radical forgiveness, okay? And actually there's a fourth one, radical self-love, okay? Hi, Jane. I think you're new, darling. Say hello. Give me a love heart. Let me know if you've got any questions. Interact and let me know. So great to have you here. So fucking great to have you here. Excuse me, I do swear sometimes. Just one of the things it's just part of my personality, right? And it's really about owning your liberated self, whatever that is. But you are all very safe here. This is a safe space, okay? Very supportive. I'm never going to be criticizing everyone. I may be shining a light, you know. So, ooh, what's going on here? Okay, so we can get past these things and really shift into our higher selves and what we want to be and achieve, right? So those are the four things. So that is radical honesty. Got my new note, Mark. What does it say again? Do whatever makes you happy. Damn right, right? And this stuff makes you happy. Radical honesty, radical responsibility, radical forgiveness, and radical self-love. So radical honesty is owning how you feel, not attaching it to an outside circumstance, even though it really feels as if you are so hurt and upset or so frustrated because your husband is so freaking inconsiderate, okay? Or, you know, your boss is not treating you well, or whatever it may be. So however you're feeling right now, okay? That feeling, it's about owning that feeling. And this is when it moves into radical responsibility. So we own that feeling, whether we caused it or not. right? We own that feeling. Why? Because we can't change other people, okay? And the feeling really is coming from us, believe it or not. It's not actually coming from this other person. It feels like that. And I know it feels really real. But this is the stuff that holds us back. And actually, we are in control. We are the masters of that. And we can change that, okay? So if you're very successful, but you're still a people pleaser, right? And you're on, and tell me, yes, are you very successful in many respects, but still a people pleaser? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments, okay? Are you honoring other people's feelings over your own? So you're feeling upset, resentful, or have needs, and you're just suppressing them or just soldiering through, like being a bit of a martyr, maybe. That's what it goes into when we take on other people's to-do lists, their feelings, their thoughts, as if they're our own. Are you doing that? Yes or no? Yeah. And, it's time to stop, right? But how do we stop? How do we stop? Okay. And you may be feeling like something is wrong, and it's not meant to be this way yet. And you may be feeling like, is this it? Is this really it? Is this all life has to offer me? Yet there's a massive part of you that knows there is more, because there is, right? And this is where radical honesty and radical responsibility comes in. So the clients that come and work with me are ready to take radical responsibility, radical honesty on their feelings, what's going on for them, and have it dissipate. Yeah, from the inside out. Okay, so we do the work on you. You don't have to confront anyone else. You don't have to change anything in your life. That automatically changes. Okay, so it's very, 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 very powerful stuff. So we're owning that feeling, and we're like, what we're asking is, well, what the frick? Why am I feeling like this, right? Why am I letting this affect me so much, right? Why am I feel like I'm gonna freaking lose it, right? Or I'm holding it down and feel really disrespected. And why am I doing that, right? So number one, there's nothing wrong with you. Obviously, you wouldn't go out there to self-sabotage, right? That would just be bonkers. No one would do that on purpose, right? That's not what you're doing. There is it's kind of like an invisible barrier. It's what I call your root cause. And that's what I identify for you and my clients. And when that's identified and released, whoosh, freedom. Because you've taken the radical responsibility to go, well, the problem is that I can't, not start in business, and I cannot be successful, because obviously I've been successful before, but I don't actually believe in myself. And I work very hard, and I tend to believe that maybe it's because I've got a good work ethic and I work hard, I'm really nice to everyone, but actually I'm a complete fake and fraud, and I've got a bit of imposter syndrome going on, right? Is that going on for you? Okay? And there's nothing wrong with you. You have got all the skills and talent to be successful, either within the job or in your own business, which is what we do here in Fast Cash to Freedom, okay? Depending where you are on the journey and what you need right now. And the only way we're going to know that is if you get on a call. I'm offering, how many slots have I got this week? I've got 4 slots open for 3 breakthrough calls this week. The link is up in the post, so just schedule in. And allow yourself to have that personal breakthrough, right? To see what's going on for you and what is required next, okay? Nothing scary about it. It's actually really fun, okay? So I love to have fun. So go ahead and book that call in, because that's where you're going to get the real clarity for you, okay? Because the truth is, we can be watching YouTube videos, picking up that self-help book, have so much awareness like many of you women do, and say, I'm really working on myself. But you don't need to work on yourself. There's nothing wrong with you. You just need, right, to take it more seriously, right? To say, this is what I desire, I take it seriously. I've made the decision that I take it seriously. I don't need to know the next freaking steps, the 10 next freaking steps, I should say. I just need to know the next one, okay? And that will be identifying that I am feeling this way. I am, successful, but a people pleaser at the same time. I am feeling downtrodden. I am feeling exhausted. I do want it to change. I do want my relationships to improve. I do want to start my own business, but I'm petrified. And that is the problem, right? And where that is coming from, the problem isn't that you're not capable of it. You wouldn't want it. It wouldn't be available to you. The problem is that you feel that way, okay? It's those beliefs, right, that you have about yourselves, that lack of self-belief, that fear. Okay, and where is that coming from? And that is coming from the root cause, not your fault, but once removed, it's a whole new ball game. Okay, it is a whole new ball game. Everything falls into place at once, and that's what my clients will say at that point that we release that, and everything they desire is a bit like a domino effect. So it's not one, they don't just get the cash. Or start the business and go into 10 15k in the first 30 60 90 days. They're also, their relationship, they're in their love relationship, turns around, or they attract love. Okay, and they feel so much more comfortable in their own skin. They're feeling more confident, just can be themselves, right? Because you're not being a chameleon and putting a mask on for different people because you're such a people pleaser, just like I was, by the way. Okay, so this is not saying there's anything wrong with you. This is a safe space because there isn't anything wrong with you. This is something that was installed in you way before you knew how to install it. Okay, before you're even born, you have lineage and ancestry where this comes from, but also just your experiences from your own culture, your own background, your own experiences. No one meant to install these things, but they got installed because they just carry on from generation to generation. And the only way it changes if you uninstall that. And that's what I mean by radical honesty. So being radically honest is saying, well, I do feel this way. I do feel this way. And you know what? I'm sick and tired. I'm going to do something about it, and I'm going to change my life. I'm going to get real about this. I'm not just going to put myself second best and keep suffering in silence and think that's such a cool thing to do. I'm going to do something about this, okay? I'm going to take it seriously. And your emotional and your mental health is really everything. By putting yourself second, you're not being a better person for other people or the people you love. Everyone benefits when you take radical honesty and radical responsibility, okay? And really understand what that means and how you can then move into, and this will happen when we get on the call together as well, is that you will move into radical forgiveness, radical self-love, a real understanding and compassion for yourself. So you're able to identify what's going on, why it's going on. It's like, whoa, I never knew that. It's so simple. And this isn't about dwelling on it. You don't need to be in 25 years of freaking therapy for this. There are processes that we use that are very effective to have this stuff removed so you can move on to your next phase, unveil your true purpose, and package what your gift is. We package up your gift and all the marketing for that and launching you, okay, into the lifestyle, into the liberated lifestyle you want. So that includes all areas of your life, okay, your relationships, the way you're living, your environment, how you want to feel, what you want to wear, fucking everything, okay? But it all starts with these 3 things, okay? Or 4 if you add the self-love in, because I added a cheeky one in. So radical honesty, radical responsibility, radical forgiveness, coupled with, to forgive yourself and to forgive others and just let go and say, can I be bigger than this? Can I just let that go? Can I just not disapprove? Can I just stop disapproving of myself? Can I just stop diminishing myself? Can I just instead love myself and throw some love towards that person that I'm feeling this situation, or to that person that I'm feeling this towards? Can I just let go? And forgiveness doesn't mean that you're saying that their behavior or the situation is okay, okay? So don't get all up in arms, okay? It's far more, it's not complex, but it's more deep than that, okay? When you come into the program and how we do it, it's very, very unique. I don't know how anywhere else that it's done this way, okay? We do things very differently here, and that's why it works. It's a proprietary program, okay? It is real, okay? It's real. It's not like flying unicorns and sliding off rainbows, and it's not just strategy and theory that's on the surface level. It's not telling you what you already know and not actually allowing you to become and make a change. It doesn't require willpower. It's actually bringing the real you, your real identity to the surface, and you feel like you've come home. Yeah, you found your home, and yes, the cash pouring in, and yes, starting your business, okay, without a dip in income as you transition into 5 figures in your first month, into 6 figures in your first 2 years, okay? That's what I did. That's not what I do for my clients. So it's about women that are really serious about that, okay? So the 3 things we're covering here is extreme living, okay? Extreme living. Why are you living in any other way? Why are we living small, right? You know, if we were here just to survive and not to thrive, right? We're here to thrive. We're not, you just want to survive, right? If that's where you are at the moment, you're not doing yourself any favors, right? I mean, that will attack your body, your energy, your health. So all of those things have a domino effect when we release this invisible barrier, this root cause or root wound, as I call it as well sometimes, okay? And I can read energy. Some people say I'm psychic. I don't know. I'm not really here to tell you your future, but I can read your energy, so I can shortcut this process. What would take years in therapy, if you ever get there, into an hour, into, you know, days and weeks, okay, to have you propelling and launching. Okay, so you don't have to make this mistakes. You can feel safe and confident that you're in safe hands to do that, okay? So so it's living extreme. I am extremely worthy and deserving, and that's where it comes from, right? To have radical forgiveness and radical self-love is to say that you are radically worthy and you're radically deserving of whatever it is that you're longing for. Even if you don't know what that is, okay, we'll identify that on the call, okay? It is knowing that. I mean, you were born with that. It's everything. You were born worthy, right? You were born abundant, you were born provided for, you were born that way. It was everything else that happened since that fucked that up and made you doubt it, okay? So it is extreme living, okay? So if you want to have an extremely joyful life, extremely happy life, extreme cash, yeah, extreme wealth, extreme luxury, liberation, whatever that looks like to you, whatever your version of that is, right? Mine is like living in luxury locations, you know, doing what I love, making this impact. I mean, I'm so passionate about getting as many women this year as possible liberated, comfortable in their own skin, taking that leap, not taking a dip in income, so no worries, yeah. And really allowing themselves to see what's getting in the way of that. And it's not the practical side, okay? You know, I could give you the best business strategy in the world. It's not that you need to re-qualify or you need to do a certificate or it's a pipe dream and you must be mad. All of that stuff is not true, okay? So you're gonna have to borrow my belief for now, borrow my trust, okay? I wanna give that to you, all right? I wanna pass it to you. But for you, it's about, I'm inviting you now to take radical responsibility, radical honesty. This is what I want. This is how I'm feeling, and I don't know how to get past it. I don't know what I don't know, okay? And I've arrived here, and this is where I may get the fucking answers, because there are no accidents, okay? And I say that with love. There are no accidents. And radically forgive yourself. Radically love yourself. Whatever it is, whatever the situation, who it is, what it is. You know, send love to them and allow yourself to let go, let go. See if you can do that. See if you can let go of the disapproval and then turn that love towards yourself and let go and let go, and see if you can let go of that disapproval and take the next step, okay? And I'm going to invite that next step for you to get on a call with me, okay? If this is resonating with you, if you're serious, right, about extreme living, extreme wealth, joy, and romance, essentially, okay? And really feeling comfortable in your own skin, right? You want that? Give me a love heart, okay? And also quick recovery. This is about quick recovery. So I'm in quick recovery from these root causes that you've been living with for years. And what happens is you'll keep experiencing situations and experiences that are kind of like shit on repeat, because it will keep replicating, because the universe is bringing it to you because it wants you to heal it and release it, which is what we do here, so you can get your gift and go into extreme joy, wealth, and romance. That's what it wants for you. So it keeps bringing it to you because it will be like, I'll say Jane, because Jane is here. Jane, you haven't done this yet. Yeah, so I'm going to bring it to you again. It's not being a bastard. Life is not against you. Actually, it's for you. So these are things we're going through that are hard, are good. We want to be like, whoa, brilliant. I take radical honesty on that. This is happening. This is how I'm feeling. I take radical responsibility, okay? I want to do something about it. So I'm going to book that fucking call, right? I'm going to be brave, courageous. Because you have been brave and courageous your whole life, right? Now it's just being brave and courageous in a different way, through a path of radical forgiveness and radical self-love. So I forgive myself, I let go, I stop disapproving of myself. Instead, I do something about it, right? And I allow the healing to come in and that next stage to come in, all right? That next up level. And that's what it's really about, okay? Nothing else, radical self-love. Give yourself that, okay? So it is about quick recovery, right? This is why it's called fast cash to freedom. I like fast, right? I don't like slow. So if you like slow, incremental, slow way of progressing in life within your, this is about mindset, emotional, and strategy, okay? If you want to do that slowly, that's fine. Then this is not the place for you. But, if you want to do that at speed, but not in a way that you feel overwhelmed, okay? I don't believe in overwhelmed. These processes, these proprietary immersive things are very effective, okay? They're very effective. They're not pie in the sky, they're not fluffy shit, okay? Because I don't believe in that. I'm very spiritual, I'm very energetic, but I'm also very fucking real, okay? Results are important to me. So, and the other thing is, are you a glitch in the matrix, right? What do I mean by that, right? Have you always felt that there's something special about you? You don't really want to admit it, but you've always felt misunderstood, like you're different, yeah? Maybe you've even felt like you've got something to offer the world, but you're really, no way could you do that. Who do you think you are? What would your family think of you? Who's going to pay you? Have you got anything valuable? Let me tell you, you have, and you are a glitch in the matrix, okay? And I want you to know that. I love you all. As I call you, the liberated warriors. So we have a liberated warrior code that my clients live by, and I love to invite you onto the inside of these programs to see if they're fit for you and could help you. And the only way you're going to know that, my love, is to book and schedule in a call with me. So go ahead, the link is there, schedule it in. So this has been Anita Gosel, your Liberation Money Coach. Jane, thank you so much for being here, darling. Mwah, to you, and to anyone else that's been watching in the background. Anyone that's on the replay, give me a hashtag replay and give me all your interactions and what's coming up for you, okay? That's how you get the most out of this when you interact with it. Don't be afraid. This is a safe space, okay? Very safe. I have a ton of love for what we're doing here and empowering women to become liberated, okay? So we want to really show up for each other in that way as well, okay? So I'm signing off. I've got a client call. So I love you all, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.